Hi students, let's continue with the next part, and we are going to talk about the role of middle class in planning or guiding towards an end to the privileges. Now, when we talk of middle class, we say that it is the group which is a group of professionals. They may be traders, artisans, teachers, businessmen, right? So, this class is definitely more powerful than the group of peasants and artisans, which is the lowest group. Merchants, manufacturers, administrative officials, they all were part of it, and for the good of France, that they were educated. They were educated, and they believed that nobody should be exploited on the basis of privileges of birth. Just because somebody is born in the royalty doesn't mean that the person is good enough to enjoy the benefits of royalty. And rather, a person's social position must depend on his merit. So they decide, and in this all this assertment of rights, the philosophers also played a very important role. For example, John Locke, who was very instrumental towards the formulation of the Declaration of Rights of Men and Citizens, and then Rousseau. In the book, Two Treatises of Government. Now remember, all these names are very important for the objective questions. So in his book, Two Treatises of Government, John Locke refuted means he objected to the doctrine of divine and absolute rights of the monarch. He said that just because a monarch or the asserted monarch is born into the royal family doesn't decide that he is meritorious. And this idea of refuting the divine right to monarchy was carried forward by Rousseau. A very beautiful quotation that Rousseau wrote in his book Social Contract, which is not mentioned in the book, but I always share with my students, is that though man is born free, yet everywhere he is in chain. So in the book Social Contract, he talked of a government based on contract between people and representatives. It's almost like democracy or parliamentary kind of government where the people will get right to elect their representatives. Then the third philosopher, who is very, very important, is Montesquieu. Montesquieu wrote a book called In the Spirit of the Laws. He proposed a division of power within the government between exactly what you have learned in civics, legislature, executive, and judiciary. This model was adopted by USA as soon as it was declared into an independent country. The American Constitution and its guarantee of individual right heavily influenced the Constitution of America and granting rights to its citizens. So these philosophers and their ideas of democracy, etc., were discussed very heavily by the educated class in their coffee house discussions, and they were even read aloud to a group of people these were read aloud by people who were educated to the people who were not educated. And so they got a news that Louis XVI was planning to impose further taxes so that he could meet the expenses, rising expenses, the new expenses. And let me remind you that the French coffers or treasury was already empty because of French support to American War of Independence. So this news of taxes about to increase was definitely met with lot of anger and protest, and this was base of the beginning of onset of French Revolution.